Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where once again we continue our campaign against the evil Italians that have declared war on the French, and we of course came to the rescue of the French. And yeah, I've been checking out our status. We have 101 active ships, 7 being repaired, 3 are being built right now. I've increased the transport capacity. I want to push this up quickly. We have the money after all, so why not? And in terms of research, yes, we are getting some new cruisers eventually. Now, in terms of fleet status, we start with this screen, so let's start here right away. I've off-screen decided to build at least 3 of the new dreadnoughts that I have designed in the last episode. The Royal Sovereign of the Royal Sovereign class, the biggest and, the biggest of all dreadnoughts ever created. And the Swift and the Mars, 2 very small dreadnoughts that in terms of tonnage, well, let's see. The Royal Sovereign is by far the biggest ship ever. The Swift and the Mars are amongst the smallest of all our battleships. Only the Monarch class battleships are smaller, so yeah, some small ones and a big one. To reinforce my fleets, back to the status. A lot of my ships are standing by. They are ready to go. Some of them are slightly damaged. We see those over here. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, yes, on a destroyer. That is a bit of a waste of money, really. Cost a lot of upkeep to repair these things, but we'll be fine. And 2 more ships being refitted and or repaired. Since you guys are all being repaired, let's go to in being. Thank you. Look at that, 8 million dollars to spend with. It would be fun if, each nation showed the money in their own currency rather than, the general dollar sign. That would be really funny. I'm going to send out 6 of my dreadnoughts. And not much else. Let's see what happens, shall we? We have some engagements against the French, and I guess, yeah, surprise, 1 destroyer. She came, she went, and yeah, that's all she wrote. 22 knots, Empress of India, 20 knots, damn. Auto-resolve. Heavy damage to the ship, but she survived. Sadly enough, I really wonder what's up with the Italians in this regard. They are not sending out big strike fleets to counter me or the French. Instead, we're having small engagements. 1 destroyer and 3 torpedo boats versus a cruiser. Another fight, a cruiser, a destroyer, torpedo boat. It's very small engagements here. Of course, this could be because over 50 ships are still being repaired on the Italian side and 40 on the French side. I'm just too early. Or too late, depending how you look at it. You guys. Yes, we can send out 8 more dreadnoughts. And we will. Do we know by now? We got 10-inch Mark IIIs coming up. Seriously, I want new guns. Give me the 14-inchers. That's better torpedoes. Okay. But not attack I was hoping for. I was hoping on the triple launchers, but sadly not happening. What's also not happening is seeing engagements. Also, Lord Nelson, 27% damage? What? Portsmouth, Lord Nelson, return home. I don't like that, I don't trust it, so shoo, go home. Same here with the Hawk, who has been damaged. Apparently. These are still fine. Rest is fine, nothing really is happening, so let's speed it up. Until something happens, of course. New hulls available. Semi-armored cruiser 2. Light cruisers up to 7,000 tons. 10-inch Mark IIIs. Goody. Should we do something with that, though? Should we do something with that? It is tempting. But no, not for the time being. Although, wait, I gotta check out the hull. First, I gotta auto-resolve 2 small battles, I presume, but... Oh, look at that, a battleship. I'm gonna fight that manually, just so she doesn't escape. Not because it's an interesting fight, but, you know, the only good Italian battleship is a dead Italian battleship. Second group, go, 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 stop avoiding, stop avoiding, let's go, full speed ahead. Queen, do not interrupt the Majestic. Let's see, the Dominion, the Leperon, and the Victorious. Ooh, that was close. The Malaya and the Ramia. Ooh, look at that. That is a Dreadnought too. Ooh, look at that firepower coming in. Another Dreadnought 2. Is this a Dreadnought 3? Yes, it is. Of course, the moment the Dreadnought 4 will be finished, I will decommission at least 2, maybe even 3 of the Dreadnought 1s. Just to save money. Right now it doesn't really appear that we need it. We need all those ships after all. So why spend on them, right? Okay, the enemy is turning, so we are going to broadside. Let's take a look at the Majestic. The Majestic, of course, is armed with 4 11-inchers. To supplement her 13-inch batteries. It's quite a nice ship, I like her. And, ooh, that looked really painful, and that actually looked to be the end of this ship. For the record, I do like this early hull. With these central casemate positions, I think it's a fun hull to play with. One of the few early battleship hulls that I like. She got ripped apart, however she did do 4 damage. One of my ships got scratched. What a shame. That means the entire task force will head home now. Do we have something else? Oh, look at that. This almost appears to be a fleet. Let's see, Elizabeth class, Elizabeth, Dreadnought, Dreadnought, and a Dreadnought. So 3 Mark 1s, and 2, what are you? Mark 3s. Now this should be interesting indeed. Well, I'll be honest, the enemy will die. I have no doubt they stand no chance whatsoever. However, this will be the first time the Elizabeth II will lead a proper formation into a proper battle. Even though it's only a skirmish, it's still a battle, right? Let's see, the Lion, a Dreadnought. After that we have another Dreadnought. The Jupiter, slightly damaged Dreadnought, but still more than functional. And the Neptune, another tier 3 Dreadnought. So the big girls are in the front and in the aft of the formation. I'm going to turn in and let the games begin. Well, turn out really. Let's follow the Elizabeth for a while, shall we? First hit on the Elizabeth. All divisions, secondaries, fire there. Main guns keep on the primary target over there. Not sure what it is, but it will die. Yeah. Main guns instead focus on that target there. Because this guy is ruined. Let's quickly make sure there is nothing doing anything weird. Secondaries, switch up please. My 8-inchers had some turning issues. Do you see that? They're not turning far enough. Seems we have a minor design flaw on the Elizabeth class Dreadnoughts. Main guns, secondary guns. Look at my battleships. Pew pew pew. Okay, secondaries, please. Shoot the torpedo boats. Okay, one torpedo boat gone. Shoot the aft torpedo boats now. Just gotta micromanage for a second. Okay, she's disabled. Next. The amount of firepower. It's impressive. Heavy damage on that torpedo boat. She is no longer a threat. The next torpedo boat bites the dust as well. Main guns, keep firing on the primary target, please. And you know what, let's turn in. 5 times speed, because their torpedo boats are gone. Well, practically gone. You really should stop using torpedo boats, mate. Let's close in a bit on the enemy battleships. I'm not so worried about that cruiser, really. However, just for the sake of it, secondaries, please fire at the cruiser. Let's see what the secondaries will do to her. Just look at that. Elizabeth. 8-inch, 5-inch, 3 2-inchers. Slowly she's wrecking that heavy cruiser. Together with her sister ships, of course. And only one battleship remains. The Littorio. A famous name. Secondaries, focus on her for a second. And maybe I can turn these 13 inches around. Get a quick shot in. That's the advantage of having guns on both sides. You can really quickly change targets. And I don't want that heavy cruiser to escape. Okay, main guns, secondaries back on the battleship. And there goes the Littorio. It was nice knowing you. Boom! End the battle. Well, battle. This was more an execution than a battle, really. War crime, maybe? Yeah, probably. $4,700 victory points. Light damage on my dreadnought. Yes, the paintwork was damaged during this engagement. Such a shame. That does, of course, mean that some of my dreadnoughts will be in need of repairs. 1 month, not too bad. 1, 2, 3, yeah, that was this squadron here. Oh, okay. Where's the second group? Are you also retreated? Oh, of course you have. Why wouldn't you? You know what? Let's park near Rome. I have 6. Yeah, let's take just 6 dreadnoughts. That will be fine. What's the worst that can happen? The Italians by now are down to 55 ships. And we have a meeting coming up. Yeah. Auto-resolve. Heavy damage. You try to sneak past me, but I won't let you. No, sir. None shall pass the Empress of India while she is on station. And the second group of 6 dreadnoughts. And why not the third group as well? Research. 1 month for new gun layouts. 1 month for Mark II 8 guns. That's pretty nice, actually. And we have another meeting. A battleship. My entire fleet was crossing when they got caught here at the coast of Africa. Gosh. The thing is, all my battleships will go home again now. Hashtag frustrating. Okay, let's see how fast we can do this. 30 times speed. Please go in the right direction and start your engines. Go, go, go. Okay, we have 4 ships. You two join up with her, please. And then we have the Bellerophon there. And the Dominion on the other side as flanking forces. Look at the size difference here. The Dominion is a 3rd generation dreadnought. Neptune is under fire. And only now do I spot her. Man, the advantage of these small, outdated battleships. It's hard to see them. Let's make sure we get some decent angles on her, shall we? I don't really care about killing the destroyers, but if I can, I sure will. All secondary batteries fire at the destroyers. And we should have a lot. Whoa, Neptune, turn. We should have a lot of secondaries. The battleship won't escape me. This destroyer won't escape me either. Third one. Will you escape me? No. You no longer can, I think. Hoo hoo hoo, poor bastard. Good. Let's turn the battleships in again. And let's murder a battleship. I think this was pretty efficient in terms of speed. Killing speed, that is. Being a sailor on that Italian battleship, it must be terrifying. Knowing you have 12 enemy battleships just charging you right now. And it's not just any battleships, no, it's the most modern battleships in the world. The Italians want to call it quits already. Why? You still have ships. Yeah, that means that those groups decided to go home, so I have one group of dreadnoughts still coming in. And they ran into a meeting as well with a torpedo boat. Auto-resolve. Heavy damage to the torpedo boat. New hull available, Destroyer 2. Oh my. That reminds me. Want to check out the heavy cruiser hull as well. Because I have a new one. Oh, time out, ladies and gentlemen. This is a proper hull. Yes, finally. Oh, yes. We are going to develop some new ships here. I'm not going to develop the Destroyer 2 hull just yet. I'm going to wait until she's a bit further upgraded. 1, maybe 2 tacks to make her a bit bigger. However, the Black Prince class heavy cruiser, it does have a nice ring to it. And I have a fun idea, if it works. Can we put a funnel in here? No. Can we put a compact funnel? You would think that this would be perfect for a small funnel. Sadly, that is not the case. That is a shame. Then I have to do it like this. You don't fit. You don't fit either. You do. 30%. Ouch. And that's not even with a proper speed. Because, you know, what do I want with this ship? Well, I really wanted to go with this setup for the main tower and these 9-inch guns. But yeah, I don't think, not even with induced boilers, yeah, not gonna work. Boink. Let's change it around. I had hoped to turn this into a giant gun deck, but next time, gadgets. Next time. Okay, yeah, I want a double funnel system. Can I get away? No, natural boilers is not gonna happen. Oof. This secondary tower, it's so big. That one is big as well, and that one is big too. Well, that doesn't help me at all. If I replace you with a smaller one, it just doesn't cut it, the speed. I really need the dual ones. The dual compacts. Yes, that works. Not quite sure I can get my guns in though, but we'll see. Well, since my side guns are 9-inchers, I think I'm gonna keep the main guns 9-inch too. And look at that. It actually fits better than I anticipated. Oh yes, let's take a look at the top view here. Yeah, that looks nice. That is quite a bit of firepower. Do I add a third one though? No, the weight is gonna be an issue, of course. However, yeah, let's first add the modules and then look at what kind of secondaries we might or might not be able to put in there. Double hull. Rangefinder, yeah. More turning, please. And HE. Ooh, this is not going to be a heavily armored cruiser, I'm afraid. 5, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Can we get away with this? One more. Let's see. That is really a shame. That doesn't really help, now does it? No, it does not. This does. We can get away with it. We don't have any room for secondary guns, though. Side guns. Yeah, the 9-inch is a Mark III. That's one of the reasons why I want them so badly. They're Mark III guns. However, the weight is 244 tons per gun. If I replace these 9-inchers on the side with 8-inchers, I should have a bit more room to work with. And that means I can actually get a few secondaries and maybe even some casemates in. I really do want a secondary battery. We have seen in the past that 4-inch guns, especially at close distance, were very deadly, so yes please. And oh, can we get away with this? We can. Can we get away making these 18-inch torpedoes? Yes please. Now this ship is quite a bit of a threat to enemy vessels. 9-inch guns with a 14-kilometer HE range, 280 rounds per turret, supported by 8-inch guns that shoot 10.9 kilometers with HE, and 2 4-inch turrets, yeah, on each side. I like her. Not the best of ships. I would have liked, instead of these 8-inchers, to have 9-inchers, but yeah, for now, this will do. Can we though? Can we though? Can we though? Can we though? Hold on, hold on, hold on. If I increase you to there, 500-600 tons. Oh, it's not gonna be enough. No, sir, it's not. Or is it? Or is it? Yes, it is. Nice! Very nice. This will be a lot better. Ooh. Not the fastest of ships, with a range of only 8,800 nautical miles, but she'll get the job done. No torpedo protection on her. Eventually, when this hull gets upgraded, gets bigger, I'll make a variant with torpedo protection for close quarter combat. This one, however, long range. A very nice heavy cruiser. Then, the second thing I wanted to check out was the semi-armored light cruiser hull that came up. Now we're designing ships anyway, might as well go for it, no? And see what we can make of her. I mean, we don't have this hull, do we? What is my last light cruiser? The Retribution. No, this is a different hull. The front of the ship, the bow, is different. Okay. I doubt I can keep the main tower there, but who knows? Who knows? No, that's not gonna cut it, but this just might. No, 25 knots. Induced. Ooh, we got 200, 300 tons to work with, 600 tons. 600 tons to work with to make this cruiser viable. 800 tons. Okay. Sadly, the light cruisers are still single-mounted turrets. She has 2 torpedo launchers on each side, if so, and 3-inch casemates. My secondary guns are also 3-inch, however these are 5.1 kilometers and the casemates 5.4s. Okay, casemates it is. Secondaries, check. Around 500 tons for a main gun. I'm considering 6 inches. Do we have barbettes? No, of course we don't even have barbettes on this ship. Not even smaller? Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. Would have loved a barbette position here. Let's see. We don't have a lot of room to work with. No. Even 3 is not viable right now. Is there any way I can make her viable? I still need that as well. No, I don't think I'm gonna use this hull just yet. She needs to be a bit bigger. Same, of course, goes for the destroyer. The destroyer 2 is very nice, but we finally get decent secondary towers. Secondary towers that can hold a gun position. I really like those, but yeah, I'm gonna hold off until this hull also is a bit bigger. That does mean we do have some new heavy cruisers. How many heavy cruisers do we have right now? Light cruisers, heavies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Only 9. Oh my. Let's build 12 new ones to replace the old heavy cruisers. And I assume that that should be enough for now. Yeah, only 9. Man. Thought I had a lot more. I guess I killed off more of my heavy cruiser fleet than I remember. A few episodes back, I scrapped nearly 50 ships after all. Well, look at that. Some enemy cruisers. It would be a shame if they got damaged. Now, wouldn't it? Talking about being damaged, my dreadnoughts have seen better days. You will join up with you. So we get 3 divisions this time. And you may go straight ahead, you may go straight ahead, and you stop avoiding and straight ahead. Let's go. Game speed is 10, so the enemy is closing in. The Agamemnon. Minor damage on this dreadnought. Well, I say minor. 20% of her structure has been damaged. It's pretty substantial damage, really. No vitals have been hit, but still. Let's see, that is the 2nd division. You will fire there. This division and this division of fire there. And turn away, please. Full turn. Boom! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what happens when you fire a 13-inch gun at point-blank range. And the wreck is still moving. Look at that. Division 3. Concentrate your fire on that ship there. Yeah, we can pass in between the wrecks, but let's go like this, shall we? The Africa is a bit behind. Come on, Africa, keep up with the rest. Division 1. There is an enemy ship charging in. Kill it with fire, just like the rest. The enemy has done 3 damage to my ship so far. What ship of mine has been damaged? The Africa? No. You? How could you? I should scrap you after this fight. How dare you to get damaged? Russell, turn away again. And swap to the next gunboat. And blow it up. Pretty please. Let's change up the target, shall we? There. These battleships should do fine. Boom! I repeat, that is what happens when you encounter 13-inch shells with a... what, torpedo boat? Yeah, torpedo boat. Poor bastards. Then again, it's a quick death. And a quick death is a good death, in my opinion. I mean, if you're gonna die, I'd rather die quickly. Unlike these ships got killed by 1,000 cuts. By 3-inchers. Ugh. No thank you. The light cruisers, in the meanwhile, are getting murdered. Well, I don't have to add anything more, do I? Just seeing your sister ship blow up like that. And then there were 2 remaining. One badly damaged, the other not so much. How come? Agamemnon, you targeted the wrong ship. They were supposed to target one of them each, but yeah, that didn't happen. Not that it mattered much, but still. The old Agamemnon. Oh, here we have a newer one. Just watch the numbers go up. That's all she wrote. Boom. Another battle done. 25 crew members have lost their lives in the line of duty. They've been given a proper grave in the Mediterranean. We threw them overboard. With the proper respect, of course. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think this episode comes to a close. Several very quick battles against the Italians. And we designed some new ships. You know what? Sure, Italians, your fleet is gone anyway. 38 ships, 22 are repairing. I don't want to get in the same situation as with the Germans earlier. So let's give it one more turn and see if we can peace out. We have a meeting, but will we get peace? We got a peace treaty, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, the war against the Italians is over. The Italian fleet is, well, they got a bloody nose for sure. They have one battleship remaining. And I'm gonna steal it. You just stole a battleship. Yes, I did. And there she is. 5 months to repair her. That's a bit much. But I just wanted to look at her. Steam engines, armor, iron plates. My God, iron plating. I forgot to look at them during the fights, and I was really curious. What do you have? A 14-inch main belt. That is a lot. If you actually had some decent tech to go with it, that would have been very strong. In fact, for an early ship, that is very strong. Even for a late ship, a late game ship, a 14-inch main belt is substantial. Yeah. Lovely ship. Let's get rid of her, shall we? But you're wasting money. Yes, so? Do you have any idea how much money I have right now? You know what? Limited. I don't really need a lot of crew. On you, I can park you in Dublin as a spoil of war. Ooh, I should do that in my next campaign. Each war, I'm required to at least take one ship and keep it for the rest of the campaign. Oh, I like that idea. What I do not like is the horrible financial situation. I'm gonna fix that off screen, mostly. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and goodbye.